My name is Michelle Suter. I'm from Willmar, Minnesota, and I own a 1954 Nash Metropolitan. It's definitely a little unique, different. A lot of people ask if it floats, like the Amphicar, and it's not, it would sink. It looks like a little bathtub, a unibody little bathtub. It was made in England for the US market, so that's something that makes it different. It was the first smaller car of the day. It was marketed for women as a second car. In '53, they called it the NKI Custom because it was kind of a prototype. And then it was shipped over here, and then they put the Nash emblem on it. It was sold at the Nash dealers. The price of the car in '54 was $1,445, but the convertible was just a little more, $1,469. So just like a few dollars more and you could get a convertible. It's been restored. My dad restored it for us. He thought it would be an easy car since it was smaller, and he had been doing cars for years. He's in the business, well, is still in the business. It's been nearly 50 years. We did need to restore it, it needed paint, and my dad redid all the wiring in it. He put a different engine in it for us, mainly because I have never driven a stick shift before, a manual, so he did that for me. It usually had a 1200cc engine in it, but we put a Chevy Chevette engine in it. And then we painted it a different color. It was all dark green. We just wanted a lively color. And this color is called Croton Green. So we call it Sweet Pea because when we first met, my husband and I, people called us two peas in a pod, referred to us as that. And so I knew I wanted to put that on our license plate. So it's 2PZNPOD, and it's a small car. We have the paints, green and white, and I thought, well, kind of looks like a little pea, and then after the Tommy Rowe song from 1962, Sweet Pea, and we just really loved that song, and my husband always called me Sweet Pea also. So that's why we named the car Sweet Pea.
Originally, it would have been a 1200cc engine with a 3-speed manual transmission. So the engine would have had 42 horsepower, so not very fast, but they say in theory it would go up to 73 miles per hour, although I don't know that you'd want to necessarily drive it that fast. And I think it went from 0 to 60 in about 28 seconds. But now it has a Chevette 4-cylinder, which is more than enough because you don't need to go very fast in this car.
I also own a 1957 AMC Metropolitan.
That is Ziggy. The story behind that, there's a few aspects to it. One is my wife had a children's book when she grew up. It was Ziggy and his music box, I think, and the color of that book is pretty much very close to the color of Ziggy here. And then there was also the cartoon character Ziggy. But then the person that we bought Ziggy from, his last name was Ziegler. So then it just all kind of came together for the name of Ziggy. And we bought it from her father's friend. We call it tootling. So we like to tootle around, just go around the lake, and 30 to 45 miles an hour is a great speed for these cars.
And we like to go to like the A&W in the summer and do the cruise in there like once a month, and just car shows around the area. But hopefully everybody will still enjoy them for years to come. Yeah, we love it.